Alright, summons are over. I'm very happy with the results, and now we can do a proper first impression of Medusa Saber, huh? Yes, indeed. So we already got a decent look at her during Paper Moon. Again, if you missed that video, it's still up. But this is going to be like my normal first impression video where I, do the usual, like go through all the steps and whatnot, and then I'll give you my honest first impressions and final thoughts regarding this stuffs. But yeah, we got her in the game now. She's playable. Yay. Let's see. Is she more talkative now? Is she like, you wanna put me to use that badly? She seems a bit reluctant, I guess. She doesn't really care. She's a girl of few words. But a lot of people like the shy types. Alright, she can smile too. That's pretty cute. I'm guessing maybe her personality might be change a little bit with the later Ascensions. So far, she's a bit kudere-ish. Not like a full-on kudere. She clearly still shows emotion. Like, look at that smile. I really like Ascension 1, I have to say, by the way. This might be the one I'm gonna go for, depending on how the others... I think we already saw all of them in Paper Moon as well, but this casual design... You guys know me. I love casual outfits, so... First Ascension. Again, I'm pretty sure we have seen these, but I kind of forgot what this one looks like. Let's see. How you doing? Ah, this was the one with the blindfold, huh? This really made me think she was gonna be an assassin because the shield and the dagger. It's not even like a proper sword. It's like a dagger, basically. Hag blindfold. Yeah, this is more akin to OG Medusa, yeah. I think that's what they had in mind as well. This is like OG Medusa with maybe more divinity or something. Dude, I like the shield. It's like a riot shield almost, because it's like, the same shape and mostly, transparent as well. Here we go. Let's see. Any new lines, or is this still... This might be still the same. Oh, it's different. She sounds a bit more mature now as well. She said, like, it's not like I'm unhappy. So is she a bit tsundere now as well? The smile is back. Alright, here we go. Now we get the fancy one, I think, as the third Ascension. I kind of remember what it looks like. Yeah, this one, with the big, like, mantle or whatever as well. Whoa. And the shield becomes round. I think the red looks kind of nice on contrast with her, mostly pale colors. Also, man, that forehead as well. I like some visible forehead, honestly. Okay. The blush is real. Okay. Alright, final Ascension time. Well, this we haven't obviously seen because, you can't unless there's a summonable version. So, let's go. Is it fan service or not? Whoa. Arms raised up. We get some... Is that some back action I see? Also the hair. There's a lot of hair. Yeah, that's a pretty nice arch. I'm not gonna lie. The arch on the back. It's pretty nice. Oh, look at the eyes. I think Medusa fans will be quite pleased with this, honestly. I didn't notice, but I think the blush reaches her ears as well. Like her ears are becoming red too. Alright, let's take a look at the sprites then. Starting with the third one. Again, we have seen this already, but yeah, dude. Looks pretty heroic. She looks knightly, I like the leggings or whatever she has as well. Then 2. Oh yeah, 2. There's a lot to like about 2 as well. This is more akin to like Rider Medusa, I guess. This screams more quick to me. This would be like Buster or Arts, I think. This definitely looks like quick. And then first Ascension. Oh, I mean... I think this is the one I'm gonna go with. I like the casual outfits so much. Like in general, my favorite outfits are always the casual ones. I like her also holding the dagger like behind her legs. Honestly, as someone who isn't even a huge Medusa fan, I still like this a lot. I think aesthetically and seemingly character-wise, I think she has a lot of nice stuff going for her, yeah. So I approve. I'll give it a thumbs up. So, let's talk about the gameplay next. Now open up Atlas again as usual to have some improper numbers here to display. So, first of all, stats. We got just barely over 12k attack on max level with no foes, and it's good. Again, anything above 12k is just good. It's probably not the highest of all Sabers, maybe not even top 3 if I had to guess, but yeah, 12k is still very solid. So stat-wise, we got good stuff. Now the deck, I think, is full quick right with quick MP. So yeah, this is a reason why I really thought this and the Ascension 2 design really made me think they were going to change her into being an assassin instead. But no, she's actually a triple quick deck Saber with a quick MP as well. Is she the only one like this, actually? And before you say, no, Okita is not one, it's a common misconception. She has double quick, double buster. She's probably the only Saber with a triple quick then. Feel free to correct me later in YouTube comments as well if you remember someone else. But yeah, there you go. Now hit counts, what do we got? 4 hit buster, 2 hit arts, and then the triple quicks are 4 hitters with a 5 hit extra as well. So I'm guessing she's gonna be fairly good on MP gain as well. In fact, what is her base MP gain? Wait, her MP gain is 1.14? Are you kidding me? Wait, what? It's over 1% with 4 hitter quicks as well and a 5 hit extra? That sounds amazing. I bet her, yeah, her face card gains has to be amazing then. Yeah, that sounds insane, honestly. What? Okay, so she can probably spam the crap out of her MP. She might be like close to Jack levels for quick gains, and her mighty chains must be even more broken. Okay, so that sounds great. For the start so far is really good. Okay. Now let's see some passives next. Got magic res A, I believe. Yes, 20% res, very solid. Ooh, riding A for a 10% permanent quick on top of what we just talked about. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice, actually. She retains her D- divinity, so forget what I said about potentially having more divinity. That's just a, you know, bad thing. And that's it, I think. Yeah, the last one is for the event, yes. So the divinity is like whatever, no one cares, but magic res A and especially riding A, those two, yeah, they're basic passives, but they're great, especially the riding, so yeah, her quicks should be really strong, like really good. Her anti-append is against Berserker, so again, another very solid one. We've seen a lot of anti-Berserkers these days, so yeah, again, Medusa fans can be happy about that. She has a useful third append. Alright, let's move on to the MP then. So let's get a refresher here. Before damage, self quick up for 1 turn, scales with overcharge. That's good. And then does damage to 1 enemy, which also has a power mod against man attribute. Solid. And then also a small chance to stun. Small chance to stun, yes, for 1 turn. And then also for earth attribute allies, they get an attack up for 3 turns. Which I believe she herself is earth attribute, right? Yes, she is. Okay. Now, sadly, the attack buff, the AoE charisma attack buff for earth allies, it's after damage. But at least the quick up is before damage. And honestly, considering we just saw how crazy her numbers are like, I bet it's so easy to spam the MP anyway. So just because the attack up is after the MP damage, it probably doesn't matter too much, honestly. Now let's see the numbers then. So on base OC, it's only a 10% quick up for 1 turn before damage, so it could be higher, but honestly, because she already has 10% from the passive and her MP gain is already so good, I'm not surprised, honestly. Also, her MP being a 9 hitter means she can probably get a decent refund, especially with that 1.14% MP gain. So it probably refunds decent amount too, especially with supports. So the the man attribute power mod is a 150%. It's a normal effect, so it does not scale, like with overcharge. So it's always 150% damage mod. And then the chance to stun is also a normal effect, so it doesn't scale. It is a 40% chance to stun, or rather petrify. It's like a special stun, so sometimes it might go through something that doesn't. There's not a great chance to petrify, honestly, but you know, when it lands, you're probably going to be happy about it. But don't rely on that, because you're going to have a bad time. She has the best MP refund of all single target quick, in fact. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Her numbers look crazy, so yeah, you're probably right in that, Trevor, because I assume you ran the calcs as well. And then the Earth attribute charisma is 20%. That's good. It's 3 turns, remember? And it's not only just for her, it's for her Earth attribute potential allies as well. And considering this MP should be super spammable, that's some real good ramp up, actually. So this MP really looks nice in combination with her numbers being so good, right? Good stuff. I like this a lot. Right, let's talk about skills next. The good old Petrify, right? Let's see. Again, I reread these when I first saw her, but let's get a good reminder here. Chance to petrify the enemy for 1 turn. Self-quick crit damage up for 3 turns. And then when attacking with quick cards, apply curse to the enemy for 5 turns, and that effect lasts for 3 turns. Okay. So the 6-turn cooldown, what do we got here for numbers? 100% base chance to petrify, but again, remember, it doesn't factor in innate resistances, so it could still whiff on enemies that have some resistance, but on base, it's a 100% chance, better than a lot of stuns and charms in the game already. Then she gets 50% quick crit damage for 3 turns. That's pretty good. That's good, actually. I was expecting it to maybe be like 30 or 40, considering how she's full quick. And even as a Saber, she's probably going to dish out a lot of stars herself, right? And especially with supports in mind, she's probably going to be critting most of the time in a good setup anyway. So for her to have 50% quick crit damage for 3 turns, like up half the time on max rank, that's pretty solid. She's going to be a good crit servant, I have a feeling. And then it's a 500 curse for 5 turns, okay, on the quick attacks. That one mostly a lore thing. It won't. I don't think she's gonna be like great for like her stacking. You could maybe do some fun stuff, but probably not that legit. If anything, go for the crits instead. Then we got a battery, of course. Gotta have a battery. Self battery, there it is. And then all allies attack up for 3 turns, and this applies to all allies, unlike her MP, which is only Earth attribute allies. So she can potentially have 2 charismas for allies. And then also for demonic allies, crit damage for 3 turns. And again, I'm pretty sure she herself is demonic, right? Let's see, let me check. Wait, she's not? Oh, really? So there is one thing of this skill that she cannot benefit from, at least not normally. Interesting. So it's a 6-turn cooldown. What do we got? 50% battery, standard for the 6-turn cooldown, right? Very good. Another 20% charisma, like her MP, but this one applies to everyone always. And then it's a 30% crit damage for demonic allies, which again, she apparently is not demonic, which I'm surprised about. I thought she was gonna be when I first tried her out in Paper Moon, but I guess not. But honestly, this is the smaller of the 2 crits. Even though, yeah, this works for every card and the other one only works for quick cards, she still has a triple quick deck. So I like that the 50% is always, you know, possible for her in the first skill instead. So I don't think it's that bad that she's missing out on another 30% here, you know. It's probably mostly a lore thing, so I kind of like this skill anyway. It's fairly standard for a 50% battery, but I think it works. And then an invul icon. Self-invul, 3 hits, 3 turns. Ooh! And then also debuff immune, 3 hits, 3 turns. Oof! And then crit resistance for 3 turns. Oh, such a good skill. 6-turn cooldown. Dude, such a great defensive skill, right? This is a top-tier defensive skill right here. I remember liking this a lot when I read this during Paper Moon as well. Oh my, I love that everything about it is defensive, so using it will never be awkward, right? Very, very good. So the numbers, again, the debuff immune and the invul don't obviously scale, but the crit resistance goes up to 30%, which is pretty solid, actually. That's a lot of crit resistance. Now, someone said in chat, actually, as well, she actually herself, besides the MP, she doesn't have a quick up in her own kit, besides the passive and the MP 1-turn buff. But honestly, I don't really see it being a huge problem, because, again, you're going to be spamming the MP a lot anyway, and that's why you have some supports as well. So I wouldn't be too worried about the absence of a quick up in her skills, right? I'm still liking this, honestly. But yeah, this is a top-tier defensive skill right here. So overall, her skills, I like the stuff. I very much like the stuff. She's going to be such a great asset for bosses. Mostly against, you know, single target bosses, obviously, because of all the single target stuns and single target damage. But yeah, just looks to be a very solid single target DPS, especially with her crazy numbers. Because she seems to be even crazier than Okita with numbers, which kind of makes me sad because her kit is also now way more modern than Okita's is. Like, Okita was always still relevant because of her crazy good numbers, right? But now it seems like Medusa will just probably be the better option maybe every time, honestly, unless you need ignore defense from Okita's MP or something. Trust me, I'm an Okita fan, so it kind of hurts, but you know what? I'm glad Medusa is getting some good stuff for her as well, honestly. I'm not even going to use the Mystic Code buff here, just the CE, no crits. Let's see. I mean, I guess it could crit because the quick chain, but let's see. How are the gains? 44% now. Dude, those are like no overkill, no crits. She got 44% from that, 56 stars. Whew. Dude, let's do a mighty chain overkill here. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, let's see this. Dude, let's do it in slow-mo as well. Dude, max gains. Come on, let's see. I can go above 100%. We're 96. Come on, any crits? Wait, what is she? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? The Buster alone did like 20%? What? Holy moly, dude. The Buster did 20%. Oh my god. Oh. So there you go. And there's Medusa Saber. Proper rundown. Mostly, again, I already kind of knew this stuff from Paper Moon, but man, he is looking real solid. I love her numbers mostly as well. It's gonna be a joy just to be face carding with her as well. If I had to give her a rating right now on a tier list, I think A+ at least, honestly. Maybe even EX after some proper testing. I'll conclude the video there. If you enjoyed it, press the thumbs up button, okay? Really helps out. Hopefully more first impressions incoming in the future as well. The next servant is probably going to be the anniversary servant, I believe. Yeah, I don't see anyone else being released before this and then, so stay tuned for that. Stay subscribed. Good luck if you're summoning for her. I hope you have the same luck as I did. She looks very nice. And otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. And a peace out.